Okay guys, so I'm here at the back of a slum in Cuttack, that's near the Mahanadi River. It's a tributary, it's the Katijodi River. The heat here is intense, but wind is blowing. It's really hot out here, and I'm wearing all this protective gear to shade myself from the sun. So, I'll be taking a walk up here there, I guess, and then I'll round back from there where there's some vegetation from the river, and then I'll enter the slum back again. So yeah, let's at this point I just feel like I should slide down like Bear Grylls. So this is the river. The people of the slum, they come down here to take baths, wash clothes. Taking baths is fine, but washing clothes can be a bit, dangerous for the river after all. And I won't be showing that part because there are some women bathing there, and I don't want to show them. So yeah. Let's see. There's a lot of humans pee. I was just about to say species like I'm a fucking alien, but a lot of human feces because they come down here and poop. Yeah. Okay, so I have passed the women that are bathing, so I can show you the river. Yeah. It's very extremely hot here. As you can see, my skin is really dry, so I get a lot of sunburn when the sun is like shining down on me. So I don't really like this. Look at the garbage. Look at all this garbage that is washing down from the city and also from the slum. This is most probably going to be an uncut video, so you can just sit back, relax and watch. Now remember, when taking walks like these, it's important to have some water at hand, because some cold water, because this is not far from the city, so you can get cold water. But yeah, it's important because you get dehydrated, and the sun is so intense. It's about 35 degrees Celsius right now, which is hugely bad. The wind here is really strong. The view is absolutely beautiful. That's the part that I'm going to go into after this, because, well, I need this. But I'll take a walk bit around here. You can see trucks there. They are carrying sand for miscellaneous purposes, for construction project. So yeah, these waters that are at the coast, they are dirty, but a month ago I found this part, which is actually really clean. Up, okay, I almost fell down, but yeah. Oh, the sand here, it's really okay. Now I have entered the water with my jeans and my Adidas shoes on, and yeah, the water here, it's really good. It's cold. It's refreshingly cold, not that cold. Wait, I'll just hold my earphones so that you can see better. And it's actually shallower than the first time I came here. It was about deep, right up to my knees. Not exactly up to my knees, but only touching it. But it's really shallow right now. But yeah, clean because the freshest flow, it's not stopping, it's not stagnating. So yeah, I'll climb up there with sandy shoes, which is not very ideal. Okay. I know many of you are going to be pissed at me for using my Adidas shoes like this, but these are what they are meant for. These are sport shoes, and I have to be able to wear this, and so do I. Okay, I'm back up. And about the time, it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon or evening. For us, 4 o'clock. The evening starts from 4 o'clock for us in East India, because the sunsets here are actually really early. The sunsets in the summers as early as 6:30 p.m. or even 6:15 p.m. 6:15. It's getting dark after that. But that's fine. And look here, we have arrived at the sand dunes of the sand. And by the way, this is a riverbed. This is a riverbed. The river has dried up. It's been years since the river has dried up here. And I'm walking and walking and walking. I think I just might climb maybe those or that sand dune. Because this is a riverbed, you can still see, plants thriving here. There are not many plants, but yeah, there are still some plants, and it looks like a fucking desert. Yep. Look at this. Wait, let me zoom in for you. Look at this. And then there's the skyline. It looks like fucking Dubai. Oh, this is actually very steep. I'm not sure I'll be able to climb this one, but I'll take my chances. There's a shortcut from there. I can just go from there, climb there, and go back up here. But okay, I'm already sinking into the sand. But I'm not going to take any shortcuts. This is an adventure or a small walk, and I don't like shortcuts. But look at how steep this is. Fuck. Look at my shoes, and look at how steep this is. Okay, and look at this small oasis of mosquitoes and whatnot, water striders breeding. Yeah, so I'll take my chances climbing this. Let me just turn on my front camera. Okay, so you see how much of protection I'm using. I would generally use a scarf, but this was not very well planned. I just decided to do it, and this is the sand dune that I'm supposed to climb, but I'll just do it. Go for it. Oh, fuck. Fucking. Ow. Okay. Woo. Oh. Look at this. Arabian desert. We have arrived, gentlemen and ladies, at Wadi Rum. Or maybe I should have said ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, I get my speech problems. But yeah, there's water flowing down there. It doesn't have any source. It doesn't have any visible source, but it's seeping down. I mean seeping up from the river soil, because there's a river right beneath it. As I said, this is a river bed, and yep, side of Cuttack you had never seen before. I almost started falling. Okay. I can go from here to that, but it looks like there are some steep edges beyond that, so I'll take this road. It's crazy how similar of a resemblance this bears to a desert. You can see like an oasis kind of thing. It's just a water hole right there. Now I would not recommend going into the water holes, because in my city, in this particular river, it has led to many accidents. Yeah, so you don't know, because people get into it and they think it's shallow, but there are some trenches inside them, there are some ditches, and the sand is not so sturdy, but they get into it and they fall off and they sink down. There's like quicksand in there. Now look at this part is filled with algae. I'll just get into it to clean my shoes. I don't recommend. You can already see me sinking down. So let me just sit down. Yeah, all right. So this part, you can see it's really shallow. I mean, if I don't recommend doing this, but if I place my hand right here, I can pick up the soil. It's that shallow. But if you look actually deeper down, it's probably, the water is probably up to your waist. So yeah, and this happens because of refraction. The water refracts the light, and the things below it, they don't seem to be that deep because of refraction. They are bending the light, so they look like they are up. than they normally should be, but they are actually really down low. So yeah, don't get into these things, okay? These are like death traps waiting for you. Okay. Fuck. Okay. And this is actually right beside my city. Can you imagine that? Not a town, not a village. Beside my city. This is a riverbed. And my city, Cuttack, it's located between two rivers, Mahanadi and its tributary Cuttack. And you can see the truck that's going. They have built a pathway for the truck to go. It's a really sturdy pathway, but as I showed you previously, there was a passage below, which means it's not that sturdy. It can collapse. So yeah. Okay, we're going back to that green patch of land. Actually surprised that we're not seeing any crabs out here, because there should be a lot of crabs and turtles. Not turtles, tortoises. Yeah, tortoise, not turtle. I always get them confused. I hope I'm not alone. Just see how vast this all is, and all of this from there to that building is just a riverbed. So imagine if the river was in full flow, how massive it would be. How massive the river would be from there, that building, till here. I don't know how far it looks in the video, probably not, but in real life it's extremely far. Probably 5 to 6 kilometers the width of the river. Now these are actually really shallow. They are just water spots because water is seeping up from the riverbed. But yeah, sometimes these can also lead into quicksand. Look at all the foam. Look at all the foam. This is all from algae. Yep. This is all from algae, and there's plant life sprouting up here. Okay, terrestrial plant life, because, well, algae is also plant life. But yeah, you can see really small holes here. These are made by crabs, but I don't think the crabs are coming out because of the extreme heat. They are probably near the river or those water patches I showed you. That's why I told you it's not recommended to put your hand inside, bare hands inside that water spot. So yeah, there's the green patch. I was just deviating from my path. I just want to see these rocks. This is a very weird formation of rocks. And even this far out into the riverbed, I can still see human poop. It's probably from the slum dwellers. And when I say slum dwellers, I don't really mean to be racist. It's not racist. I don't really mean to be, what do you say, a bad thing, but I don't really mean it as a bad thing, but people from the slum, that's what I mean when I say slum dwellers. I don't have anything against them. Actually, people from that slum, they are really good friends of mine. They get really happy when they see me. So yeah. So So this is the green patch. Oh, look at how green this is. Wow. A breeding place for the snakes. I don't even think it's safe to go up there. Still human poop. Look at this. Wow. Hey, look at this. And there's a guy, he just spotted me that I'm recording and he was about to go and poop there. But oh well, what can we do? What can we do? Wow. I had brought cold water and now it has turned completely lukewarm. That's how intense the sun is here. Just need to rehydrate myself. Okay, back on my track. Full sand right here, and right next to it there's a huge oasis, because there's the river right there, but this is all completely barren, like an arid desert. Also, if you hate me speaking when I'm walking, you can just let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this, or even if you want to see me, shut up and just enjoy the video of me walking through everything. This is going to be a long video. So this is what I'm talking about. You see all the clogs. The river is completely clogged here. There's brown algae, there's green algae, and there's tadpoles. Even though the water is not okay, I might fall into it. Okay, even though the water is not stagnant, it's a breeding ground for diseases. This is what I'm talking about. All the waste, it comes down from the city, the riverside slums. I'm not blaming them because they don't really have any other options. They don't really have any other options. They just have to throw their waste into the river. And that is how the society, even the higher up, I stepped into it. I want to clean myself so bad. There's a greener patch of land. This is definitely a quicksand that can swallow me. Fuck, I need to get up. I need to get up and clean myself. I'll go there. I won't be going there because that's definitely quicksand, and there are some sinkholes in there. Yeah. Okay, this seems a lot nicer. Not very clean, but still better than that. If you know what I mean. I just want to get it off my shoes. Okay. You can also see red sandstone, grinded sandstone here. sandstone. There is sandstone because obviously sedimentation processes and everything over thousands and thousands and millions of years. But yeah, I'm back on my path, which is not so sandy, and this path is actually used by trucks that carry sand from there. Look at how far I was. That's that green patch, and I was way far off, probably half a kilometer. I don't know how to measure in miles, so I can't say miles. But yeah, probably half a kilometer from that green patch over there, and now I'm here. So if you're enjoying this video, this is the 7th walker. Please do subscribe to my channel. It would be massively supportive. Please like the video if you want to see more videos like this. Look at how clean that water is. I just want to swim in it, but the problem is I don't know how to swim, and the river right there is probably extremely deep, even though it might be some shallow here. Look at all that foam. Look at all that foam, all that garbage. It's washing down from there, right there. There's the city. So yeah, I wanted to show you this. This is a nice drainage culvert, a drainage pipe. Now, if any of you guys have seen Post 10, what is, oh, the truck passed. So if you haven't seen any Post 10 videos, he goes and unclogs these culverts. This culvert or drainage pipe is so big that I can fit into it and probably clean it up, but I don't think it needs any cleaning. The water flow looks like it's coming from there. The water is coming from there and then draining into here, which is the main part of the river. So when it gets flooded there, when it rains, the villages up there, the slums up there, they get really flooded. And so that's why these drainage pipes are really necessary. And when I was seeing Post 10's videos, actually those are what inspired me to do this type of stuff again. I had another channel where I used to do walking and vlogging, but after seeing Post 10's video about a month ago probably, it really made me think about my older days, and yeah. So I was always thinking that no, I haven't seen any drainage pipes here or culverts here, because my city is always flooded when it rains, and the rainy months are here soon. The monsoon is here soon. So I almost tumbled into the river. Let me just get out. Oh, there's another truck. So yeah, I'm all drenched, but not that deep, so it's probably good. My phone is not in my pockets because I'm recording. Back up here. Look how beautiful it is. And the truck will pass me. A lot of dust and sand. So yep, these are the slum areas. These are not actually slums, these are the, apartments or quarters for the truckers that, and the supervisors that see all the sand that is going in and going out. And my destination is actually really far. which is a bit terrifying because that field right there, it's probably a kilometer away from where I began. I'm thinking about going the way back, but I don't think I will. This is going to be a long video. I hope there are some shortcuts. Shortcuts! I was just singing Master of Puppets, but in shortcuts, like Master, but it's shortcuts. Should I get into the slum if I can find a shortcut? Let me see. Don't know where I'm going. I'm just following my intuition of direction. I'm just trying to take as many left turns as possible. This seems so bleak. How do they survive in this summer? How do they survive in this heat, all these kids? I feel so bad for them. Oh, there's a cat. Oh, it's afraid. I stepped in cow dung, which is very common in India. Okay, we are back on the main road. I can see the main road. Okay, yep, there's the stairs to the main road. I need to tie my shoes. Look at this, it's so dirty. Man, I just have to tie my shoes. Okay. Back on the main road. And here's the city right here. Okay, I am pretty far off. A lot of sun, a lot of tan, a lot of sunburn, but it was worth it. Welcome to Cuttack, the city Uncharted, and the district Uncharted, probably in the future. So I had started from this point So I had started from this point. I went all the way there, up to there. Not the building, the where the people are standing, over that dune, up to that green patch, and then where these tractors are going, and then I went off out there.